Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's Brandon from Tales Fire and Slow Cooking Show again. I was walking around the Home Depot the other day, and they had these Insta-grills on clearance for like $3. So I decided to pick one up. Today, we're going to see if this thing really lives up to what it says. I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys. First things first. Let's crack this thing open and see what it entails. You can see on the picture here, it's got salmon and steak and asparagus and kebabs and stuff on there that says it cooks up to 2 hours. I'm not going to cook anything like that, no salmon, no steak, but I am going to cook some chicken breasts on there to put it through its paces. It says it can cook up to 2 hours. We're going to see. I don't know. Alright, once you get the wrapper off, it's pretty much an aluminum pan, but I guess a couple bags of instant light charcoal in it. Okay. And I guess this is the base, so. Ta-da! There's your grill. I guess all there's left to do is for us to spark it up, so give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I decided to put a piece of fireproof drywall underneath this thing. It sits fairly low to the ground, and I didn't want to burn up my plastic table here, so to grab this lighter. It says a single match is supposed to get it lit, so I don't have a match, but we'll try this lighter. Alright, now we got action. Let's see what happens. Alright, we'll let that burn a little while and see how long it takes for it to get ready to cook. I'll be back. Alright guys, we're about 10 minutes in so far, and they're starting to get white a little bit around the edges. It's burned off the toilet paper it was wrapped in or whatever that was a little bit, but it's so far it's not ready to cook on yet. You can definitely smell a strong like lighter fluid smell or something like that, so it's probably that instant light charcoal. I'm sure it is doused pretty heavy in the fluid or whatnot, but we're gonna give it another 10 minutes or so and see what we come up with. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, it's been 20 minutes and this thing is still burning. One thing's for sure, it's gonna be a piping hot fire, so stay tuned. As soon as this thing burns out and we can figure out how to get these coals spread out a little bit, I'll bring you back in when we start cooking. Alright guys, we're back. It's finally done, flaming up or whatnot, burning. It took roughly 30 minutes for this thing to calm down, and it's scorching hot. One thing off the bat that I don't like is you can't spread the coals out. So wherever they are when you light them, essentially, that's where they're going to stay. And when you try to, you know, spread them out, they just all kind of go to one place. So what I'm going to try to do is just hit the perimeters of this thing and go from there. Got some marinated chicken breast that I wanted to do for some chicken wraps, and so we'll just see how it works. Like I said, it's got a strong smell of lighter fluid, so I'm hoping it burned a lot of that off. It's good and hot. Do the best we can here. So, one, like I said, it only cost $3, so it was definitely worth a shot. It's supposed to be for if you like to go camping or fishing or an outdoor event and you got some hot dogs or brats or something. So we'll just see how it does. Another thing you notice, you're definitely going to be searing or grilling whatever you cook, because this this grate is like, when some places it's touching the coals, in other spots it's like maybe a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch off the coal. So it's going to be direct grilling, no doubt. All right, family, we're back. It's been actually about 7 minutes since we put them on, and like I suspected, this thing is cooking pretty hot in certain spots. So on some of them I've had to turn already. You can see like this particular one, well, not burning, it's got a little char on it, and that's pretty quick already. So I'm gonna just turn it around a little bit and get that darker part off the coals and see how it does. This particular one here, you can see it's stuck to the grill and pulled some of the skin off or whatever. So you know, that's to be expected with stuff like this. So you know, that on the picture they had like I said, salmon and steaks and stuff on there. And with a steak it's possible because it's a quick sear or whatnot, and really salmon too. But if you're looking to cook anything with a bone or outside of a beef steak or anything like that, I'm not too sure about this thing. Alright guys, it's been exactly 15 minutes since we put these chicken breasts on. I turned them about 2 minutes ago. They don't look bad actually. They're doing alright, but I'm still nervous about the inside, so we're definitely going to tempt these. Outside of the initial couple of them sticking to the grate, I guess because it was so hot and whatnot, it's been doing alright. It's definitely got hot spots, but you'd expect something like that when the grill's congregated, or the charcoals are congregated in the middle of the grill. So I just find myself trying to rotate them and spin them to keep them out of hot zones, to try to get this stuff cooked as even as possible. But outside of that, so far so good, I guess. We'll see you back in a minute. Alright people, we're back. Got my thermopro pen out here. We're going to check these temps to see if they're done. It doesn't take chicken breast long to cook, so. Okay. This one is actually 170, so that's a little over. Alright, that one's ready. Alright, well. This one here actually has a little ways to go, so turn it back over and put it there. Kind of a thicker piece, so we're going to wait on that one a little bit. Okay, this one also has a little ways to go. So these three have a little ways to go, and these three are done. So we're going to take these in, wrap them up, and we'll be back out and check on these in a little bit. See you in a minute. Alright guys, I just got done temping these last 3 pieces of chicken. They have reached temperature, so we're going to take these in the house and let them wrap them up for a little bit, and do a taste test, see if we could taste that charcoal fluid or anything in it. But what I'm going to do is, we started this thing at 5:06. It is now approximately 5:42, so it's been 36 minutes. This thing claims you can get over 2 hours of cook time on it. So I'm going to let it burn. I'm going to come back out here at about 6:45 and see how hot this thing is. And if it's still hot, I'm going to put a hot dog on and see if we can cook that hot dog, and try to back up those claims of up to 2 hours or over 2 hours of cook time. So I'll see you guys here shortly. Alright guys, chicken is off. It's all done. We're not really sampling the chicken itself. Just want to sample the cook and see if we can taste that lighter fluid or whatnot. It took approximately about 35 minutes to complete all the chicken. Some chicken got done a lot faster. Some took about another 10 minutes or so. But let's grab a little piece. Cooked all the way through. It's pretty juicy. Let's taste it. This is actually a store-bought pre-seasoned chicken breast, so it tastes alright, but I actually don't taste any charcoal fluid or charcoal lighter fluid flavor, which is good. You can definitely do chicken breast if you wanted to on the thing. But like I said, I'm going to let it sit another hour or so before I go back out and check it. I want to make sure that that thing lives up to what it says. It says over 2 hours of cook time. So like I said, we're going to check it again at 6:45. See if it's still hot, and then put a hot dog or something on like that to see if it still can cook up to 2 hours or over 2 hours. So I'll see you guys here shortly. All right, guys, it's 6:45, and the grill is actually still hot. So I'm gonna put this hot dog on. Go ahead and cook it. I guess it's lived up to the hype. You can get up to or a little or over 2 hours of cook time, I guess, if you really wanted to or you needed to. All right, guys, so the Insta-grill, it's a go. I only paid $3 for the thing, so it's worth $3. It's probably worth $5. I was able to cook those chicken breasts. It got up to 2 hours of cook time. I was able to cook that hot dog and still had a little bit of heat left on the grill. So the wheelhouse for this thing is probably hot dogs and brats, maybe a burger, but I wouldn't do anything other than that, even though I was able to cook chicken breasts. I would say give it a shot. It has a super small footprint, so you can store it in the back of your truck underneath the seat or something like that in your pickup or in the trunk of the vehicle and not have to worry about it taking up a lot of space. So that's a big deal. Like I said, if you're going to be on the water, or if you're going fishing or camping, or just have a activity where you're going to be gone all day, it's worth having that. So I would give it a go. Insta-grill, you get a passing grade from me today. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Till the next time, God bless you.